Right now, we're in the process of building a welding helmet that has a camera, uh, uh, heads-up display. We can refine the visual. We get speed. We'll get heat. We'll put 3D LiDAR into the helmet. So we will measure the weld in real time. If you think about how when they do those ships today, they build an aircraft carrier or a building or an oil rig. Somebody comes around with a fancy iPad afterwards and has to LiDAR every weld to make sure that that's safe. This will happen in real time as the welder's producing it.
That's incredible.
Now we're writing the code to just started this to train them faster and supervise them in real time. So you'll have an agent in your ear and on the heads-up display telling you everything to do, and that agent will then be tied to a master who, instead of training one person at a time, will be able to train hundreds of people at a time.
Jeez, how far out do you guys think you are in terms of this being actually out in the world, this helmet?
Okay, so the system is out in the world already. Ron is building Kilroy's so quickly he can't keep up. But it's not about Kilroy's or 1848 or the Fourth Industrial Revolution. It's about partnering with everyone everywhere. So, for example, America's Family, my nonprofit, partners with the Association of Independent Trade Schools. And then we use Ron's software, Catalan, as an operating system to double their profitability so that they can train more people more efficiently, more quickly. Trade schools generally don't make money. And Ron started out in AI at Oracle 20 years ago, and then he used his shop teacher background to build Kilroy's Workshop, which is a blacksmithing shop. And I learned very quickly watching kids from all walks of life go in there that when you put a 2,000-degree piece of metal in somebody's hand, you get their undivided attention. They're not looking at their cell phones or any of that. So when they come on there and say, I want to be a blacksmith, then you say, well, unless you're a Viking, there's probably not a lot of those positions around. There's some. You can make a decent living as a blacksmith.
It's very niche stuff.
Right. To be a blacksmith, you have to weld. And then we show them, we like to say blacksmithing is a gateway drug to welding. So we use blacksmithing to draw young people in, and then we teach them welding. And then from welding, we can transition them everywhere. So I want to get back to the helmet.
Okay.
So we're tackling the helmet first because it's the most sophisticated of everything that we can build. And knowing Ron, it should take years. I suspect he'll have it done in 6 months. But as soon as that's done, now think about all the gaming glasses. They're a couple $100 a set. You can buy them anywhere for a couple $100. For folks who don't know, they have heads-up displays. They have mics and speakers and the side batteries. So as we use that technology to inform a welding helmet, it's the most sophisticated thing you can do in the trades. Think about what we're measuring. As soon as that's complete, you put glasses on somebody, and then you drop in a large language model for framing, or plumbing, or HVAC, or electrical, any other trade, and you have an instant coach for millions of people across the globe.
And as secondary checker, like, your backstop against the person, the inspector going at her, against that technician doing their work and being like, hey, you're off there, you missed something. That's
right. Everything is checked in real time. And then think about that.
Wow.
So there's 200 tradespeople working on, but let's call it electricians working, and a single master. That's probably, I don't know what the percentage will turn out to be, but I think that's roughly where it'll turn out. Now the agents inside the glasses are telling that kid, no, sorry, that stud's supposed to be 16 inches. That's a quarter inch off. Move it, right? And the kid blows it off and he does it again. He leaves it there. And then he goes on to the next one. She wires the house wrong. And it tells her, don't do that. and then she moves on. The master gets tapped, and they immediately get fed to the glasses. Hey, Zach, what part of 18 inches didn't you get? So, and this is why you have to do that. And you can see how quickly we'll be able to bring young people on. And these jobs today, a welder in Texas or Oklahoma, certified welder, it's a 6-figure bit. It's a 6-figure job.